You are a candle burning at both ends in a room, filled with gale force winds, watching your flicker fade into a cold gray nothingness. The exhaustion isn't just physical. It's a soul-deep depletion that has left your cognitive gears grinding against the dry, hollow bones of your ambition. You wake up at 3 a.m., your mind racing through a maze of unfinished tasks and crushing anxieties that you no longer have the strength to outrun. You are a biological engine running on air, a high-performance machine that has been stripped of its essential, golden, and lubricating oil today. The chilling reality is that you are literally leaking the life force required to repair your frayed nervous system every time you succumb to the digital siren's call. You are attempting to build an empire on a foundation of shifting sand, trading your future crown for a moment of pathetic, lonely, and in the hypersaturated landscape of 2026, burnout isn't just a symptom of overwork. It's the result of a total neurological collapse caused by perpetual, shallow stimulation. You have been socialized to be a leaky vessel, a consumer whose primary function is to be drained of his attention and his. But when you choose to close the gates and hold your internal fire, you are initiating a profound and biological rescue mission for your own shattered mind. You are giving your nervous system the raw material it needs to heal the cracks and to finally find its lost, golden balance. The transition begins as your body shifts out of a state of chronic fight or flight and into a deep, regenerative recovery phase for your spirit. You are no longer reacting to the world like a cornered animal. You are beginning to breathe with the rhythmic heart of a king. The thick, gray fog that has occupied your mind for years starts to thin, revealing the sharp, jagged edges of a world that is suddenly beautifully clear. You are reclaiming the cognitive sovereignty that you once threw away in exchange for the cheap, hollow, and dark pixels in the dark. Your emotional resilience begins to strengthen, turning you into a man who can witness the storms of life without being swept away by their cold, chaotic currents. You are becoming a rock in the stream, a grounded presence that radiates a quiet, unshakable, and high-level peace today in. Your executive function returns with a vengeance, allowing you to prioritize your life with a cold, surgical precision that leaves the old you in the distant rear-view mirror. You are no longer overwhelmed by the noise. You are the conductor of the symphony of your own powerful life. Modern culture wants you perpetually frazzled and easy to manipulate, but retention provides the shield of clarity that makes you virtually invisible to their low-frequency social programming. You are moving through the matrix like a ghost, a free man who is no longer tethered to the machine. Your physical vitality starts to mirror your mental state, as the energy you have saved begins to nourish your muscles, your skin, and your very tired eyes. You look into the mirror and see a man who is finally, truly, and beautifully starting to live with absolute, total power. The way you interact with others shifts from a state of needy desperation to one of calm, centered, and very powerful authority that commands respect without words. You are a balanced man, a rare commodity in a world of frantic, hollow, and very easily distracted and depleted human beings. Your sleep becomes a sanctuary of deep, restorative healing, where your brain finally has the resources to process the traumas and the stresses of your long journey. You wake up with a clarity that feels like a cool, fresh morning breeze blowing through your once exhausted and dark soul. Your creative impulses return, but they are no longer frantic or chaotic. They are focused, refined, and directed toward the building of your own long-term legacy. You are a creator again, a man who turns thoughts into reality with a deep, effortless, and very radiant masculine and holy. The low-grade background hum of anxiety that has haunted your life begins to fade into a profound, soulful silence that allows you to truly hear yourself. You are no longer afraid of the quiet. You are the master of the stillness, a king in his own internal, and your hormones find their natural, high-performance equilibrium, stabilizing your mood and providing you with a steady, radiating warmth that people sense from across a crowded room. You are a radiator of peace, a man who carries the sun within his own full and very powerful masculine soul. But do not be fooled by the newfound calm, for the shadows of burnout are always watching, waiting for you to stumble back into the gray. The suspense of your balance is tied to your daily discipline, a razor's edge that you must walk with absolute and total masculine. The digital matrix will try to lure you back with the promise of easy relief, whispering that you have done enough and that one leak won't hurt. You must recognize these whispers as the death rattles of the man you are currently, bravely, and very successfully leaving far behind you. The return on investment for your clarity is a life that is finally yours to lead, a reality that you can shape according to your intent. You are no longer a passenger in the car of your life. You are the driver, the navigator, and the sole owner of. You are becoming the balanced operator, a man who can handle extreme stress without losing his center or his deep soulful connection to his masculine fire. You are the eye of the storm, a calm center around which the world spins in a chaotic and loud. Your capacity for deep work triples, allowing you to accomplish in 2 hours what used to take you an entire exhausting and very unproductive week of life. You are a machine of focus, a man who cuts through complexity like a sharp, cold, and very deadly piece of steel. The greatest gift of this balance is the return of self-trust, the knowledge that you will do what you say and protect your own sacred mind. You are a man of your word, a sovereign being who is no longer at war with his own primitive and dark. This is the biological alchemy of the modern age, turning the lead of your burnout into the gold of a balanced, powerful, and very clear soul. You are a living testament to the power of retention to heal the broken and the very weary and exhausted human spirit. You see your future with a clarity that is almost painful, a path that stretches out before you toward the peaks of your own success. You are no longer wandering in the dark. You are the light that shows the way for others who are still very lost today. A wave of profound, soulful emotion washes over you as you realize that you are finally, truly, and beautifully okay after so many long years of struggle. You have found the balance you were always searching for, and it was hidden within your own, full and very powerful. The suspense of the journey remains in the question of whether you can maintain this peak performance when the world demands you give more than you have. You must guard your energy with the ferocity of a sentry, for it is your only true and holy defense. You are finally coming home to yourself, a homecoming that is written in the language of a balanced mind and a heart that is not afraid. You are the master of the clarity, the captain of the calm, and the king of your own, long-term and very beautiful. Never forget the cold, gray abyss of the burnout you left behind, for its memory is the fuel that will keep you retained and focused today. You are a survivor of the digital storm, a man who has learned to sail his own ship through the most treacherous and dark. Tears of a deep, quiet, and powerful relief may fall as you realize that the struggle was worth the prize of your own holy soul. You are the retained man, the survivor of burnout, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally learned how to truly. The screen of the old world fades to black, but the light of your balance remains, a steady, radiating warmth that will lead you through tomorrow. You are the master of the seed, the captain of the clarity, and the one who has finally, beautifully, and eternally found